gold?
Oh, no, I'm looking for the core.
The core of what?
The core of Earth.
You're not gonna find it with that small shovel.
Well, why not? I'm digging pretty fast, actually.
It's gonna take you years. I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure that I can get it quickly.
I don't think so.
How do you know?
Because you have a small shovel and the core is literally, you know, it's deep. It's the middle.
Look.
It's the middle of Earth.
I can go fast. Look.
That's not gonna help.
No.
No.
So what do you suggest?
I suggest that we go like learn about it first and possibly make something smaller to where you can dig in.
All right.
Okay.
You might be right.
Let's go, Kayla.
All right, let's go.
Kayla. Hello, guys.
Hey.
Welcome to Earth's layers.
Or the layers of the Earth.
Tomato. Let's do it, guys.
All right, starting with the inner core, which is the red area. The inner core is like a huge metal ball of iron and nickel. It is over 9,000 Fahrenheit and it is over 750 miles thick. Now the outer core, which is the orange area, is a liquid layer of iron, nickel, sulfur, and oxygen that is 8,000 to 10,000 Fahrenheit. It is over 1,300 miles thick. The yellow area, which is the mantle, this layer is composed of the lithosphere, asthenosphere, and mesosphere. Convection currents in the mantle cause the Earth's plates to move its 1,800 miles thick. Rocks are partially melted and move very slowly. Now, as for the Earth's crust, that's the black area. The crust is the solid outer layer and is made up of both oceanic and continental crust. Oceanic crust is made of heavier minerals and sinks below the lighter, thicker continental crust. The crust is 3 to 30 miles thick.
Now, let's make our own Earth, along with the layers of it. Ready? Okay, so first through third, we're gonna start with you. You're gonna need 5 different colors of Play-Doh. Preferably the colors of the layers of the Earth, which is red, orange, yellow, blue, and green.
Guys, so if you want to get fancy and get your hands a little dirty, you guys can make your own homemade dough. Now, the materials you will need is oil, salt, flour. I need you to do warm water, a bowl, some measuring cups, a spoon, and food coloring. So, let's get started. So I have all my colors here for the layers of the Earth except for blue, okay? That's the one I'm gonna teach you guys how to do, so let's go. First, you're going to get your flour. And you're going to need 4 tablespoons. 4 tablespoons inside of a bowl. Once you have that in there, you'll get your salt. And you'll do 2 teaspoons of salt. Mix that around a little bit. Now in a separate bowl, I have my little cup here. You're going to need 1/4 cup of warm water. Put one of those in there. Okay, and then you're going to need a teaspoon of oil. Give that a little swirl. Then you'll get your food coloring and you'll put about 4 to 5 drops. All right, you give it a little swirl like that. Ooh. And then you're going to slowly, don't pour it all at once. You're gonna slowly put this inside of your dry bowl, which is with your flour and salt, and you're going to mix. You can eventually use your hands. I'm just using a popsicle stick to start. All right, guys, see, I have this here. Now, you might not use all of your liquid like I didn't have to use, so that's why you pour it in slowly. And then you just mix it around with your hands to get all the ingredients mixed up. Now, you guys will do this with each and every color. So that's blue, yellow, red, green, and orange. And you guys are ready to make your own layers of the earth.
Those are your 5. Let's begin with the inner core. All right, guys, you're gonna start with red. You're gonna need half of your Play-Doh from the red to make the inner core, okay? Make that into a ball. All right, guys, now that you have your inner core, the red, you're gonna take your orange and you're gonna use all of it. You're gonna smash it a little bit, or a lot of it, just like that. And you're gonna insert your core inside and cover the entire red with your orange, which is the outer core. Once it's covered, roll it into a ball. Okay? All right, guys. Now that it's covered, we're gonna take some yellow, all of it, and we're creating the mantle layer. Oh, being stubborn. There it is. Okay, so we're gonna wanna squish this one a lot more because our ball is now bigger. Almost like you're making a ball, or a bowl. A bowl. Set it inside and cover. Once it's all covered, roll it. Just like so. Okay, we have it covered, guys. Next, you're gonna take your glue and we're gonna smash this one out to a pancake, as flat as possible because it's thin. We need this to be super thin. Okay, take your layers, put in the middle, and cover with the blue. You're gonna roll it, make it nice and round. Okay, kiddos, we have our earth here. What are we missing? Continents. So, take out your green, and you will need a plastic knife for this to cut out some shapes that, resemble continents. Make sure you have your parents assist you. So these, you don't need too much Play-Doh, just a little bit. You want to flatten it out like a pancake because all we're going to do is lay it on top. So flatten, 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 flatten. Like so. And I'm just going to cut off whatever we don't need. Just be creative with the shapes. That one looks pretty cool. I'll take that. Not bad, eh? And you're just going to lay it on there. Just like that. So just do a couple more pieces. Cover your earth. And come back. And we are complete with our process of our earth. Now, guys, you're going to let it sit for just for a moment. You're going to take your plastic knife and you're going to cut your earth in half and check out the layers. So we're going to let it sit for a little bit and then we'll cut. But I'm going to cut mine just so you guys can see what it will look like. Ooh, check it out. Check out my layers. We have our inner core, we have our outer core, we have our mantle, and then we have our earth crust. Oh my gosh! How cool is that? Okay, Hope you guys enjoyed that. My little first and third graders, if you want to keep your earth together, you're more than welcome to. I'm pretty sure you can just mold it right back into place and cut it again. You can either cut 3/4 off, that'll look awesome too, and leave it like that. Laters.
Okay, 4th and 6th grade. Now the materials you guys will need for your layers of the earth are red, green, yellow, orange, and black construction paper. Also, you're going to need a blue construction paper, like so. You're going to need a ruler, pencil, glue, and scissors. So, let's get started. Okay, so first, starting with the inner core, which is the red, we are going to make a 3-inch circle. So you get your ruler, put a little dot here at the top, at the bottom of the 3 inches, and then try to get it even and do the same on the other side. Once you have those 4 dots, then you'll be able to connect them into a circle. Okay, so there you have it. Now we're going to move over to the outer core, which you're going to do the same thing, except this has to be 6 inches. And then for the mantle, this needs to be 8 inches. And when you have your black paper, which is the Earth's crust, that's going to be 8.5 inches. And then, of course, the world here is also going to be 8.5 inches. So you'll do that same method I just did with the inner core and come back. Okay, I got all of my circles done. Can't really see the black one. Oh, there, yeah, you can. Then the world. Now, when we get to the world, you're gonna wanna start from the top to your middle, which is about a little over 4 inches, just a little over 4 inches. You're gonna stop, and then you're going to connect it to the middle side, so that way we have like a nice little pie cut out here, like so. And that's what you're gonna cut out, okay? But first we're gonna cut out all the rest of the circles, and make sure when you cut this one out, it's 1/4 of your pie. So let's start cutting. Okay guys, when it comes to the blue paper, I'm now gonna cut out my little pie piece. So here we go. So it should look like this, guys. A little Pac-Man. All right guys, with the green paper, you guys can just make continent shapes. So I just went on ahead and did these, and then you can cut those out. So you're gonna need those too, all right? Let's get started. Here we go. Now we're ready to put all the pieces together, so let's get started. Okay, so first we're gonna go on ahead and glue our continents to our world here, and that's what we'll start off doing. All right, now that we have each color cut out, on the red, you're gonna write 750 miles like I wrote here. On orange, 1,300 miles. Yellow, 1,800 miles. And then on the black, you're gonna put crust. Now I recommend you use a white colored pencil, or if not, you don't have that, you can use a white piece of paper and just write crust on there and glue it there. And then I put 3 to 30 miles, okay? Now, what we're gonna do is gonna put it together like so. So it looks like this, all right? What's gonna happen is, once we place our world on there like this, you'll be able to see the layers of the earth. But in order for it to stay, you're going to need a paper fastener. It looks like this. paper fastener. And you're gonna stick it right in the middle of the blue paper, okay? It's gonna go through all the colors. That's what we want. So try your best to be careful. All right, so I got it through. See that right there? And we're gonna fasten it in the back, just like this. And there you guys have it. Your very own layers of the earth.
Hello, middle schoolers.
Hey!
We're gonna make
Rice Krispie treats!
Yes, we're gonna make those, but we're gonna use our Rice Krispie treats to create our layers of the earth. So follow your directions on your Rice Krispie box to make sure that you make the right proportion of Rice Krispie, okay? You're gonna need some food coloring, some vanilla frosting,
Marshmallows.
your Rice Krispie, some butter, a bowl, and 2 plates. We're gonna portion it out a little bit later, okay? So, we're gonna go back real quick and make our Rice Krispie. You guys will do the same and come back. All right?
Layers of the earth, layers of the earth, layers of the earth, ooh, ooh, layers of the earth.
All right, guys, I'm gonna show you really quickly how to make microwave-safe Rice Krispie treats. You'll need your microwave-safe bowl, your butter, your marshmallows, measuring cup, and of course, your Rice Krispies, okay? You're gonna take 3 tablespoons of butter. 1, 2, 3. Add it to your bowl. Okay? And then we're gonna measure out 4 cups of miniature marshmallows. Okay? 4 cups, so we have 1 here. We got 2 there, so we'll do 2 of these to make 4. 2 plus 2 is 4. One or 2. Count them by 2. 4. We're gonna pop this in the microwave for about 2 to 3 minutes. We'll do 2 minutes first. Love, guys. Oh my goodness. This is just 2 minutes. We're gonna stop it at 45 and give it a stir. Look at that. Oh, this looks like it's about done. So guys, make sure that you have some parental supervision because this is very hot. And to keep an eye on it because you probably don't even need to go the full 2 minutes or 3 minutes. You just want to make sure that it's melted. Okay? Good consistency. I like it. Let's add in our cereal. Because this is already 2 cups. Whoa. There we go. 2 times 3 is what, guys? 6. 2. Let's start it in. Here, popping. Snap, crackle, and pop. 4. Oh, look at that. good stir. Now you have your Rice Krispie treat mixed together. You have 2 separate plates. Your food coloring, red and yellow. And you're gonna scoop out a portion for your core. Then scoop out a portion for the inner core. Okay? So leave this, because this is your mantle, which is yellow, so we'll leave that aside. And then we'll add red for our core. So let's add about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 drops. Let's see how that works out, and you're just gonna mix it together. You want a richer color? Add a few more drops to it. And mix. Once you got that red, you're gonna roll it into a ball for your core. Okay? Set that aside. Move on to your inner core, which is orange. I'm gonna add a little bit more. So I'm gonna use red and yellow to make orange for this batch. Okay? So let me start off by adding the yellow first, and then I'll add a little bit of red each time. Mix that together. You see the yellow popping out? Starting to look a little orange because I had red on my gloves. So probably do 12 of those as well. Just keep it even. Okay? And that's how you make your Rice Krispies. Now we can start our layers.
Made our Rice Krispies, and we separated it into 3 different parts. So we have our red, which is the inner core. Our outer core is orange. And then we didn't have to color the Rice Krispie because that already gives a yellow color. So we can start shaping.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
me too.
All right, so first, you guys already know what to do. What do we do, Nicole?
Wear gloves.
Yes, it's very messy, very messy.
Let's shape our inner core first.
Inner core, okay.
Nice little ball.
Inner core. Doop, doop.
Should I use all of it?
I'm gonna make mine small.
If it helps, guys, you can oil your gloves so that the Rice Krispie doesn't stick as much.
But if you're planning on eating it, I don't know if you want to do that.
You use olive oil.
Yeah, that'll be healthy. Look at mine.
That was nice and tiny. Nice.
Nice. All right, so I got my inner core here.
I'm ready.
All right, let's get to our outer core, which is the orange part. You're gonna grab more because that's gonna have to go over the red part. So you're gonna flatten it out.
Flatten your orange, guys. Kind of make a bowl so that your red can sit right into it. Like that. Nice little bowl.
See that?
Ooh, nice.
Boom. Let's move on to our yellow, which is the mantle.
Woohoo.
We're gonna also spread that out flat so this big ball can go in the center. I'm gonna use my plate.
I can use my bowl.
Well, I guess it's coming out all right.
Yeah. Not too shabby. Almost like Play-Doh.
Almost.
Yeah.
Ooh. Get it nice and round, guys.
All right, guys, now that we have our layers ready, we are going to cut it open, lay them side by side, and then we're going to frost them. Now, we already mixed together our food coloring with our frosting in separate cups, so we're just going to swap when we're done. Okay, let's cut. Make sure you guys let it sit till it hardens a little more so that they can stick.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Ah.
Pat them down if you need to. So you have your two pieces. Lay them onto your plate. And we're going to begin frosting.
All right. I'll start.
That's a pretty blue. Here's some of that.
Ooh,
Thank you.
nice. I just did half so you guys can get the idea, but do the whole thing, guys, okay? So now we're gonna move on to the green.
Continents.
Continents.
Let's do it.
And get creative with your own shapes, guys. Continental shapes. All right, guys, there we have it. Here, let's bring it closer.
You go first. You go first.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Careful. Careful there.
All right.
Nice. Okay, my turn. My turn. My turn.
Okay, okay.
My turn. My turn. My turn. Check it out. Ooh. Ooh.
Core.
I know, right? That's so nice. All right, guys, so remember to do both. Put them together or keep them separate, whatever you want. Hope you guys enjoyed this cool activity.
And I hope you guys enjoyed the treat too. Stay tuned for some discussion questions.
Tune in.
All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed these activities. Now, just a couple questions. Noticing how thin the crust is and how thick the other layers are? Miss Nicole's going to show you. How does this help you to see how big the Earth actually is? And do you think it is possible to dig your way to China? Why or why not?
And Miss Kayla trying to dig her way to China.
You guys saw me earlier.
Or somewhere.
I was just trying to find the core.
Oh gosh. Do you think she's gonna find it by digging with a baby shovel? Probably not.
So we hope you guys enjoyed these projects, and remember to take a picture of your project and send it in map@cityofmontclair.org.
She said map@cityofmontclair.org. Hope you guys enjoy. See you later.
Bye.